Okay, welcome back, or if this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by and watching this video. We're going to do a range throttle only range test on the Friend Ebike using the 10.4 amp hour battery. Right now we're at what, 143.5 miles on the odometer, and we're going to start now. We're going to do this at full throttle. So let's kick it up. Let's go. All right, so we're going to take a route here. It's about 4 miles one way. And we're going to see how many legs we can do on the Friend Ebike. It's Sunday. Well, Fred was a non-entity, so it head out west and it never even materialized into a tropical storm to hit us. But you know, we have the cloud cover. Might rain, who knows, but we'll see for sure. If it rains, it rains. We know the Friend Ebike is waterproof, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Now there is about a mile/hour difference between the odometer here and what the GPS says. I didn't turn on the GPS on here, but I've done plenty of other tests. So it says we're doing about 23, 24. So, you know, in reality, we're doing about 25, 26. So what changes have we made on the bike to make it a little bit more efficient? Well, we've got street tires on here now versus the knobby mountain tires that I used to have on it. The tires, I just pumped them up before I left home. 25 PSI for both front and rear. Actually, 24 in the front, 25 in the rear. So we have that going on for us. We've got rolling resistance is pretty minimal. Let's see, that gives us a nice little range test here. On top of that, what else do we do? Well, you know, when you upgrade a bike, you should always upgrade how to stop. Your brakes are just as important as anything else, and I upgraded that. And that's something that became mantra for me back in the day when I used to run a performance shop about, oh gosh, 25, 26 years ago. But yeah, we upgraded to hydraulic brakes, got rid of the mechanical brakes, because I don't know if you know or not, but mechanical brakes, only one side stays and the other side closes off the brake pad. And enough time, that's going to warp your rotor. So going to hydraulic brakes, now you have both sides clamping onto the actual rotor itself, and keeping your rotor nice and straight. You don't have to worry about getting that bent back by the bike mechanic there. So it says we're doing about 25 miles per hour here on the odometer, so that means we're doing about 26. It's pretty good. Alrighty, so we just started out on here. Like I said, 142.5, I believe it was. Or 143.5, sorry. So here we go, and let's go ahead and let's get this test going. Alrighty, we're getting up to the roundabout here, and I'm going to take the lane. Nobody behind me. Taking the lane, and we're back. Now we're going to start the second leg of the test here. Now we're going into the wind. We actually, well, earlier the wind was like at a cross, so we were smacking into it, and I think that's pretty much what we're still doing here. So we're at about 23 miles per hour, about 24 miles per hour. Now, one of the major upgrades I wanted to do was to change the freewheel in the back of the bike. You know, at the higher levels, like if I'm at the higher levels and I'm ghost pedaling really. So, you know, I just pedaled there a little bit, got up to 20, 24, 25, but you know, I had to pedal like crazy. Hardly any resistance at this point. So, you know, I took it to the bike mechanic, got the tool for it, the part tool to remove the freewheel, but it doesn't work because the Bafang 750 watt motor has a different setup. There's a nut that blocks the tool from getting through, as well as a long, you know, the cord the power cord that goes to the actual hub itself. So I did some searching, I looked on Electric Bike Review, got on the forums, and I gotta tell you right now, if customer service and tech support's important to you, you know what, you might, and you're not a person that, you know, wants to do your own research and look yourself, you might want to look at another e-bike, because the Friend bike support is pretty non-existent. I mean, I texted him, he asked me if I was trying to race my bike. I'm like, no, I just want to, you know, pedal faster. Anyway, long story short, he never got back to me, he just ghosted me. So yeah, if customer support is a big issue for you and you need answers right away, yeah, I don't think Friend Ebike is the bike for you. And I'm just being honest here. I mean, I love the bike does a great job, but man, you know, I waited 2 days to hear something back from him. I sent him another message yesterday. I was like, listen, do you have an answer, or should I go look it up? I ended up looking it up myself, found the answer within 10-15 minutes. Unfortunately, the tool itself is $50. The actual Freewheel tool is $50, and I had to get it from Bolton Bicycles. So I have to wait. He says there are 60-day lead time, so I got to wait for that. And no big deal, I can do that. That's not a problem. But you know, $50 just for that tool. I think I might, I don't know. I might just give it to, I don't know, do a raffle or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I might just give it to my bike mechanic. He's pretty cool, good old Brian. But yeah, just bear in mind, if you want to change the gears on a 750 watt Bafang, you're going to need a specialized tool that they don't sell on Amazon or anywhere else, that has to be actually CNC'd for you. So bear that in mind. Alright, but you know, now that I know what it is, as soon as it comes in, I'll give it to my bike mechanic, get the gear changed out, and be on my way and actually be able to pedal this thing. I'm also looking at changing the crank wheel as well too. I think this is a 48 tooth. I'm going to upgrade it to like maybe a 52 or 58. I don't know. Depends on the speed sensors. So I have to do some research there, because again, Friend Ebike tech support is pretty non-existent, and you're going to have to find out yourself. So I will keep you updated, and when I have those changes done, the whole idea is to be able to pedal, right? And at the higher speeds, I'm not able to do that. So we're halfway of our second leg. I will update you when we get to the end. Alrighty, we're ending out the second part of the range test here. We're doing about 21 miles per hour. We're down to 1 bar. So it looks like we've done about 9 miles, and that's at full throttle. Now bear in mind, this test might be a little skewed because I have this set up for I have this set up with the highest settings possible for speed and current and everything else. So that's going to affect it a little bit. And actually not a little bit, it's affecting it a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the route, just something that's a little closer, the quarter mile, you know, the one that I usually do. And we're going to use that one for the time being. So I'll update you when we get to there. So I decided, screw it, you know what? We're gonna do 2 more legs. We're gonna do the same 4 miles each leg. When I stopped, I noticed we're down to 2 bars. Okay, went back down to 1 bar now. I just might not do this. All right, you know what? I might just do half of it. I'm gonna do 2 miles up and 2 miles back. So far we got 10 miles on the odometer. So we're down to 2 bars again. We're at 22 miles per hour. So about 23 real time. And let's do this test. Worst comes to worst, I get the bike back. So we're ticking along about 23, 24 miles per hour. we'll go about halfway and then I'll cut back out again. And I'll update you when we get there. You know, when I was thinking about it, I also wanted to say, you know, the one thing I totally dislike about the setup on this bike is that you don't get the chance to check out to see what your wattage is, how much you're using, how much is left. You have to rely on the bar setting on there, the power bar, and we all know that that power bar isn't the most accurate. If there's one thing I'd like to just see changed on there, that'd be one of them. You know, now Friend says that the bike is a 750 watt hub, and that will, you know, they'll peak at 1,000 watts at their settings. Well, with the max settings that I've changed on here, as per David Brand New's video, we're looking at a max wattage now of about 1350. So that changes things quite a bit. Just the thing I wanted to bring up while I was thinking about it, because being able to know what your wattage is fantastic. You know exactly where you are in your battery and when to know you're going to get battery sag. Alrighty, so yeah, we hit down to 1 bar. I noticed a little bit of a lag on the miles per hour, so we're turning around, and there we go. And we got the cut. Still getting a little bit here. Let's see if I can pedal to get it up to speed. But we're doing all right. Look at that, we even went up 21 miles per hour. And here we are, we're starting to hit the battery sag. Drop down to 17. We were 16 a little while ago. We're about a quarter mile away from where we started. Wind's pretty strong right now, hitting us up pretty bad. That's not a bad test. 17. Yeah, the whole thing with this whole range anxiety people are getting. Listen, I know we all got e-bikes for different reasons. You know, I mean, I do because of health and my knee, you know. But, you know, you gotta remember, you still got a bike, and the 7 speeds on here, I mean, you can still pedal this quite easily. Yeah, it's a heavy bike, it's about 70 pounds, but still, you know, a flat ground, easy, no problem. I can understand if you have hills. We don't here in Florida, that, you know, so we have wind resistance here, as you can tell right now, as you're watching my speedometer go up and down. But yeah, it looks like last legs here. I don't know if you can hear the motor straining. It's trying. We have one more dog ear right to go here, turn. So battery's not giving up. Keeps going up and down. Yeah, 15 miles per hour. 16. What's this? Where'd this come from? Must be a little decline there. Alrighty, we're gonna try this turn here, not slow down. Go down the back of super target. It's a nice little quarter mile here. We'll go back up and up and down to see when the battery dies. And what do I got to do to kill this battery? Let's go. It's the battery that just doesn't want to die. That's fantastic. It'll limp you home. And even after it gets to zero, the total battery sag, you could still use pedal assist. So, you know, I mean, it's not very strong, but I mean, yesterday got me, you know, I had to pedal 2 miles and I could feel it helping. I would say it was on par with pedal assist 1, even though I had it set at pedal assist 5. It was giving about 50% of the power. So you have limp home capability. I think this is fantastic. I think that bike still being able to accelerate and push through, and we'll check the mileage here in a second just to see where we're at. And let's go ahead and stop on this test. Oh boy. So what's our mileage here? I have to change glasses. Don't get old. Still can't see it. What was that, 160? 160, 160, oh, 150.8? 150.2? I don't know. I don't have my right glasses. But I will definitely put in a, I'll put in the correct numbers on screen here in about a second. That way we'll know exactly how many miles we did here. But here's the bike. We've gone, oh man, we've done some serious mileage on it today. When I say serious mileage, I mean throttle only. So it's done its job, and I hope you enjoy this. Now bear in mind, like I said, the reports are going to be a little different. Your range and what you're going to get on your bike is going to be a little different, because like I said, my bike is maxed out. The current's at the highest level, the throttle's at the highest level, you know, it's torque at the highest level. So, you know, these numbers that you're going to see on the screen here, you know, that's going to be, that's for my settings on my bike. The default settings that you get on yours, you'll probably get another 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 more miles per full charge on the 10.4 amp hour battery. So your mileage may vary, as with anything in life. So enjoy. The number one thing is get out there and enjoy. If you have range anxiety, I don't think it's an issue. I think you should be able to get easy 30 miles per hour, 30 miles per full charge on the bike. Easy if you're on pedal assist 2. When you have to kick it up, yeah, sure, you might have to go and change it a little bit, get up to pedal assist 5, but I really think you'll do fantastic on the bike. I mean, I love the bike. It does a good job. Yes, there are things that I'm not happy about, like their customer support. Their tech support is pretty minimal, if that there at all. You know, and that's the one thing that, you know, I have to say with electric is, you send an email, you're going to get an answer when it comes to tech support. From all that I've heard, I haven't actually done it myself. I'm talking from what I've read online and what people have said about the tech support for electric XP. So, you know, that's the one. We'll give that as we keep the scorecard on Friend versus electric XP. I got to say, electric XP has a beat when it comes to customer service. So, on that note, I want to thank you for hanging out this long, however long this was. And I want you to enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll be talking to you soon. So till next week, thanks again. Please like and subscribe to the video. Please like the video and subscribe. All right, take care. Enjoy your day.